What's the crack? It's the Astral Guide, Shireen here. The Tipsy Astral Guide, Shireen. Cheers. Ladies, what is the crack with these old pensioners, these old guys that come up to us on the street or wherever and hit on us and think that they know what we want? I mean, what do they think they are, the vagina whisperer or something? I admire their confidence, but don't you realize that you're an actual insult to my standards? You're an insult. In fairness, though, fair play to you. Anyway, I did have a good reason to come on here, and now I'm after forgetting because I'm so tired and I'm a bit tipsy. Do you know what we need to do? We need to do a party night here together. I think people need to loosen up a bit and have a bit of crack and talk to me. Maybe you need a few of these to loosen up a bit. No judgment here. I have a lot of stories to tell. A lot of stories, my God. But most recently, I was visited by Lilith. And anybody who knows about Lilith will know that she's a very misunderstood archetype. I also have her very prominent in my chart, in my astro chart. Anyway, here's what happened. I saw her show up and she was obviously in the night time. And there was this black gate behind her, huge black gate with massive black pillars. And she'd come forth from this place and she sat right in front of me. And the strength just oozing off her, you just had to sit in front of her and feel her strength. It was incredible, right? It was overwhelming. It was overpowering, really. And I was looking at her straight ahead and I was like, I don't fear you. There's nothing you can do to me. I have no fear. And as I was thinking that, and as I said that, and she had blonde, real blonde hair. She was a big kind of big built, big boned. She just said, it doesn't matter what you do, you're protected. Sorry, she said, it doesn't matter what I do, I'm protected, which she was talking to me. And I was just thinking, I looked at her and I went, that's not really you though, that's a host. You're embodying this person. This is not really you. And as I said that, I could see behind the gates of this place, which let's just call it for what it is. It kind of looked like the gates of hell. Because that's how she's represented, misunderstood, and represented that way. And I said, the soul of the woman inside you is behind those gates. You've just used her body to come forward and speak. And anyway, there was just a lot of partying going on, and she was so chill and so strong. And let me tell you though, she showed up right on time, and she basically was telling me I had to be really strong. Like, I'm not strong enough. Like, how strong do you need to be? And basically to put aside your niceties and use your strength and don't feel bad about it. Don't feel guilt. Don't feel compromised if you have to use your shadow side a bit here. And she wasn't wrong. Not one bit. I had somebody cross me in the health section that shouldn't have, and I'm sure is going to regret doing that because it was completely wrong and illegal. But anyway, she showed up and she kind of was like, get ready for something. So I have Lilith prominent very much so in my astrology chart. And for anyone out there who is dealing with fucking bullies or power hungry egomaniacs or anything like that, just remember, I don't care what you're hearing or listening to, a real spiritual warrior has to fucking fight. You guys have to fight. There are times when you have got to show your teeth, and all this love and light passive shit is not the real spiritual path. It's bullshit. Please stop listening to it. And also stop listening to this psychic attack bullshit. Please. I'm going to go into this more. And I've done videos on this on my YouTube channel. If you haven't been watching them, please go and watch them. There's gems all over them, experience all over them, and it will serve you. Go and watch hexes and programs and curses. There's like 3 or 4 series in that, I'm not sure. But real spiritually grounded people know how to use both dark and light, and transmute it, of course, but we know how to use what's called the dark, which is such bullshit. We need that here to protect us. Like, for example, when you hear people saying kill your ego, yeah, just go ahead and fucking kill the very thing that's keeping you alive. That's really good advice. Like, we go through ego deaths metaphorically. Yes, we change, we grow, we become different versions of ourselves. But without an ego, we'll die. It's just, it keeps us alive. It's like a spiritual heart and brain. It takes a lot of mastering, of course, but we need it. So anyone that's saying that shit, which I'm sure anyone watching this is hip enough to know, be careful what you're listening to. Remember to trust yourself. Remember to empower yourself. Know when to speak up for yourself. Don't be a pushover. I'm not saying be a bitch. I'm not saying I'm very graceful. I'm too graceful sometimes. I've got to sometimes weigh up, do I do this gracefully, or do I tell a bitch what time it is? It's complicated. It's a fine line, but you get to know. And if people are fucking around with you, or messing with you, or doing things they shouldn't be doing, you've got to bring that fire in. You've got to bring that power in. And God fucking help us, or help them, should I say. Yeah, but anyway, I've seen all kinds of entities and all kinds of archetypes and all sorts of stuff. But she showed up right on time, right before or during Scorpio season, which is incredible, because only afterwards I realised how prominent she was in the sky. And I don't give a flying fuck who's watching this and who's judging me and who's whatever. I fucking know what I'm going through and what I've been through and what I fought for to get here. And a lot of people, even the spiritual people out there, the spiritual people I've followed or I've encouraged and looked up to, have shunned me because I'm a real spiritual agent, let's put it that way. And I intimidate and check people without even trying to do it. It's in my energy. It's just the way I am, and I don't even have to try. It just is what it is. And I came to peace with that a long time ago. But cheers. God damn, I earned that drink back and forth 10 times. It's been a long month and it's been a long 44 years. Yeah, so anyway, just hang in there and remember to discern when to use your light, your dark. Dark is not bad. It just means mastering that side of yourself and knowing when to use it, when to go internal, when to not say anything. And it's the same with the light. It's exactly the same. I'm so guilty of overgiving. I'm so guilty of overgiving my time, my patience, my faith, my belief, my encouragement, anything. And it goes the same both ways. So you've got to just remember when to use what and how to execute what and when it's necessary, and never feel guilty about that. We've been given both for a reason, and to be able to balance that is to be masterful of oneself. There's plenty of times I could have used things the wrong way and I didn't, or the right way and I didn't. And I've learned the fine-tuning of things. I'm always learning. We're always learning. But anyway, why is there always spinach in my teeth when I haven't even eaten spinach when there's a camera around? Never mind. Remember to laugh. I'm going to be back. I've had a lot going on, and I'm sure everybody's had a lot going on, and my heart goes out to everybody. My energy and love goes out to everybody. And remember to laugh, listen to music, fucking chill out, have a drink, smoke a joint, whatever the fuck it is. I don't judge, and neither should you. This life is a hard enough gig without all that bollocks. And yeah, let's have a fucking drink and a chat some night together. I'll set that up. I'll see who's available, and like, if you're not up to it, you're not up to it. But if I do come up and show up, don't stand me up. And we can all learn something from each other. I'm very tired, as always. Sending much love. See you later.